So before we get started, I'm very pleased. And the answer is no. Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to another day at Renascential. If you're new here, my name is Victoria and this is my small Bath & Body Care brand Renascential. And let's just pause there. A lot of you are new and we gotta talk about it. I was gonna hop on here and say thank you so much for 50 subscribers, but I'm looking today and we're almost at 85. What? I know 85 might seem like a small number to some people, but to me, this is a huge deal. To know that you guys are finding my content and from the comments you're leaving, actually finding it helpful makes me so happy. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the family. Now, if you've seen my other vlogs, you probably know what we're doing today, and I promise I'm not a broken record, but today we're prepping for another market. But I've actually been working on updating one of my existing product formulas, so I'm going to practice that today. And also, I'm launching a new product at my market tomorrow, so we're gonna work on both of those. So before we get started, let me give you just a little bit of context. As you probably know, I currently sell body creams, body scrubs, and body oils. And the creams and the scrubs come in matching scents that kind of vary. I have additional scents that I launch during the spring, summer, or fall, winter seasons, but my core collection of scents are black amber and lavender, cashmere and silk, dark pomegranate, pink sugar, vanilla oak, and white tea and bergamot. The oils, on the other hand, don't have any fragrance added to them, so they're naturally fragranced by whatever infusion I used. So those have three options. There's jasmine, lavender, or calendula and safflower. Just with that information alone, can you guess the #1 question I get at every single market? Do your body oils come in the same scents as the body creams and scrubs? And the answer is no. These are always meant to be pretty mild in their scent, mainly because I didn't want them to compete with any of the other two products, but also because they're meant to be paired with a cream or a scrub, so you end up getting a fragrance by one of those products instead. But people really want a fragranced oil, so I'm ready to give the people what they're asking for, but with a twist. The body oils are going to remain unscented. Those will still be purely for skin health. A lot of people at markets actually don't know how to use body oils, and I find them to just be a game changer in my self-care routine, especially in the summer when I will sweat off anything heavier. But I'm now going to be launching 10 milliliter sized perfume oils, and I think that this is going to be exactly what people are asking for. I'll have these in each of those 6 core scents for my collection, and I probably, right now, I'm not planning to do them in my limited edition scents, but we'll see. Maybe I'll give in. But for now, I think that this will be a great way to introduce my 6 core collection scents in a perfume that you can reapply throughout the day and drop it in your purse, keep it with you. I also mentioned that I am reworking a current formula, and that will be for my body scrubs. If I had to rank my best sellers right now, it's definitely a few scents of my body creams, then the oils, and then I'm sure the perfume oils are going to do great, but the body scrubs just don't sell well, and I'm really not sure why. My biggest pet peeve when it comes to a body scrub is when the sugar scrub falls between your fingers before you actually have a chance to rub it in and use it on your skin. So mine are thicker and they also have an emulsifier in them. So once the water hits it, it almost turns into this lotiony, really luxurious consistency, but you still get a lot of work time out of it. But for some reason, people at markets don't really buy them as much as they do the other products. And I want to fix that. I have a few friends and family who absolutely swear by them, but I do want to make them more universally loved, like everything else on my line. So I'm going to be working on my first 2 lab samples of my new formula that I put together, and I'm going to be using new mica powders to make them colorful for the first time ever. Other than that, I'm good on stock for the market tomorrow, so I'm really just getting the oils ready to launch and then practicing the scrubs, but they won't launch tomorrow. So let's jump into it. I have a little bit of a lot to do. Now that the scrub sample is melting down, I'm gonna get started on the perfume oils. I love how simple these are to make. They should really only take me a little bit. And I'm only making 4 of my 6 scents because I already made a few off camera. So I'll show you the whole collection when I'm all done. So now that the oils are done and I just took the scrub off the heat, I'm going to go ahead and stamp some bags, gift bags that I need for the market tomorrow. And then depending on if this is cooled down in time, I'll go ahead and get these bottled up and labeled. But like I said, the oils are quick. So for this last sample, I decided to make my dark pomegranate scent, which has a dark purple color on the front label. So I'm using this dark purple mica powder from Mad Micas, and I really hope it looks beautiful. I love the color of it already. I was the most worried about this color and then the green that I'm using for my white tea and bergamot scent. So I wanted to get those 2 tests out of the way first and make sure I can get them to a level that I like them. Not gonna lie, not completely sold on the color just yet, but I'm going to go ahead and add in the sugar and see if that helps to lighten it a bit. I'm just not liking, it's kind of pulling like a dark, it's too dark, almost brown, which isn't very appetizing to look at. So let's add in some sugar, pray for the best. Oh yes, adding in the sugar definitely helps. In my current scrub formula, I use 2 different sugars, white sugar and then turbinado sugar. But I'm wondering now, with the scrubs being colored, if it would be better to leave out the turbinado and just add in more white sugar. So I think what I'm going to do is let this sit as is and see how it sets up overnight. Tomorrow, if I'm still not liking the consistency, I will add in the turbinado. I like that it gives it a little bit more abrasiveness in there for your scrubbing, but it might not be necessary anymore. So we'll see. Let me show you what we're working with right now. This is my dark pomegranate label, and as you can see, it has this dark purple color to it, and I wanted to find a color that would kind of complement that well. I think this is perfect. Any darker, it starts to just not look appealing. So I think this lighter purple inside of a transparent jar, you'll be able to see this purple through. I think this works well. And we got black amber and lavender, cashmere and silk, dark pomegranate, and white tea and bergamot. And the last two that I made off camera are pink sugar and vanilla oak. I am so happy with how these turned out. I think the colors are so beautiful, especially when you see them together as a group. They just look really nice together, really good display value. But then on top of that, they work very well. I've been using the dark pomegranate scent for about a week and a half now, just to make sure I test out the formula and I like it before I start selling it. And it's so nice because it can easily be layered on top of itself, reapply it throughout the day. I am just very pleased, very, very good. So the last thing I need to do is finish stamping the back of the bags I started earlier. So I'm going to do that next. And then as you can see, I need to clean up this entire studio. It's now a mess. So let's finish the bags, wrap this up. Alright friends, that is where I'm going to leave you today. If you enjoyed this video, you know what I'm going to ask. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you for 84. 84. I started this video with 82. 2 more of you have joined the family, so hi. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I will see you next week for another business tips video, and I think you're gonna like it. We're doing a studio tour. In the meantime, have a great week. I'll see you guys then. Bye.